So this is last night's sunset, and then this is this morning's view out the front of Scooter. And then we had some more pictures of the ocean, the mountains behind it.
Yep.
And then we left camp and went to
the Tillamook Creamery.
There you go. I was taking a picture of the sign while Jim was taking a picture of the front door. I think they hire a contract all the cows in this area to produce the milk.
Yep.
And then if you love cheese, this is the place to go.
Yep. They produce mostly cheddar here. So cheese is their biggest output. This was just cow hooves going up the stairs.
We did a manual tour, walked up and went around and sampled those cheeses first, and then we kind of looked at all these. It's cheese in action, cheese in motion, and they kind of give you illustrations of what each one of those are doing inside of the vats down there.
Yep.
Little process, and then later we signed up and did a walkthrough tour with a guide, and he pretty much read everything that was on the poster. So
told us everything we already knew.
Yep. We did get to sample some cheese later.
Yeah, we'll show you that.
And this is I'm sure it's a multi-million-dollar assembly line of making cheese, and they've got it down pat. I mean, they really.
They have figured out that it takes 40 pounds of cheese. That's like the ideal for aging.
For chunks.
And
the other people make bigger blocks, and they said it's not ideal for the aging. You'll see, that was that big block you saw just a minute ago. You'll maybe see it again later. And this is, they call it the octopus.
The blue octopus.
And it's making another kind of cheese. You'll see one of those to end in the package store.
No. This one's not making cheese. This one's packaging.
Yeah, packaging.
Vacuum sealing. You can see the black
right
cheese labels there, the blocks of cheese.
But we got to sample, and they have some unique cheeses. Yep. We got to sample 2014 cheese versus 2019 and 2012 and 2021. And you can tell the difference. And it's just the age. They said they don't do anything else to it.
Yep. They only put 4 ingredients in it: milk and annatto and salt. Maybe it's just 3 ingredients. And this was just a sculpture they had hanging. It was kind of cute looking.
And this is the tray where we did our samples with after the walkthrough tour.
Yep.
And then we got a sample tray of ice cream.
It's called a flight. Yes.
A flight.
And
yeah.
Yes, Jennifer actually ate ice cream for once.
The black ones you saw a while ago packaging, that's what that is right there. It's $35.99.
Yep. And then we went to the Tillamook Air Museum. We are at the Tillamook Air Museum, and we are in Hangar B. And this hangar used to hold blimps. Now it holds planes. But it is 200 feet tall, 300 feet wide, and 1,000 feet long. And it is massive. It was actually built in 1943 and is made out of lumber. Enough lumber to build 280 some odd houses. Pretty incredible.
And then Jen found the simulator planes where you could get in and play around a little bit. This is just a couple of pictures, and then we have a video of her doing it. What you doing, hon?
I'm flying a plane.
What you doing?
I'm flipping switches and reading gauges. I'm flying a plane.
This is an actual simulator inside of the Air Museum.
It's the real thing.
It's the real thing. It's an older flight simulator. I told her don't pull any handles, she might get ejected. And now she's in a helicopter. And this is what we're in. At one time they had 8 blimps in here that they used in the war. Wooden structure. $200 high. More planes, more people, more simulators. So I guess Jen will be in more of them.
So
we have moved to the F8 Crusader trainer. And here she is again.
So if you don't know this about me, I actually wanted to join the military at one point because I wanted to fly a fighter jet or a helicopter. And I obviously did not join the military because I got smart about it. But anyway, that's why I love planes so much. They're pretty cool.
They had several buildings built that you could go into and look around, and this one we walked into and didn't believe how massive it was of models and displays. And these are specific certain battles of wars that everybody put together, and they actually have, some of them have a picture of the plan hanging beside the battle that they tried to mock with their display.
And actually, this is within the hangar. It's just a section of it.
Right. Okay, so we moved up a little bit. She's not fighting wars now. She's not in a fighter plane. She just moved into a commercial plane. And you don't have a co-pilot.
No, you're my co-pilot.
Well, don't make any mistakes.
Now we have Raymond flying the plane.
Going down. I'm gonna adjust the flap some. Move this in a little bit, and I can't move that.
Uh-oh, maybe that means we're in trouble.
I moved it.
Okay. Did you move it the right way?
Yeah, we didn't go down. We have not lost any altitude.
That's good.
I wish the front windows wouldn't fog you.
Turn the defroster on.
Can you go up there and wipe them off?
Sure. Sure.
And then this is some more planes in the hangar. And then we got into ones that are covered in a tent. We kept hearing sounds, and we thought it was a war show going on, but it was just equipment being moved in the building.
And then I saw this display and this plaque, yeah. And you're about to see the type of plane that John Denver actually died in when he crashed into Monterey Bay. If you remember back in our video for Monterey Bay where we went and saw the memorial for where he died, this is the plane. Well,
I can imagine, it's so little. That's actually a drone there, but his plane was so little. The winds when we were there, it would have blown him anywhere.
Yeah,
that's a picture I got of the pictures of the helium balloons that was inside that
in the hangar.
Building in that hangar. That's the hangar.
Yeah.
And then we got back into camp, and Jen had to go out and take some more pictures of her little buddies.
Yes, there were like 5 little sections of all the sea lions and seals. I think they're all seals because they're not barking.
And then this is the picture from where our campsite is. If you enjoyed our video, please select the subscribe and the like button below. To get to our next video, select one of the tabs. Comments are always welcome.